Have you ever been a part of something bigger to help others? My name is Emily Whitford, and I'm a frequent traveler and with hopes to make changes among impoverished communities around the world. Today, I wanted to share with you my recent travels to Cambodia as a nursing assistant, which I currently do for a job, but I traveled to Cambodia to help on a medical mission where I had some very, very interesting experiences. So, meeting the team at the airport was very, very interesting. It was very, very nerve wracking. Um, Basically, everyone, it was just very, very high stress situation because we had to get all of the supplies in order and get everything moved onto the vehicle safely because we were drawing a lot of attention to ourselves because having a lot of Americans coming into the country was a very, very big deal for the community there. And then once we finally actually got to the hospital itself, it was just absolute chaos. And, we had a lot of stuff to arrange. We had a lot of things that we had to communicate to the actual doctors that were there. So it was a very, very stressful time. And at the time, they were so short on nurses at the time that they actually had to promote me to RN status at the time, which meant that during the actual surgeries itself, I was in a very new experience, which was I was in the room with the surgeons who were conducting the surgeries. And there was an array of different surgeries from hysterectomies, there were tumor removals, there were mastectomies, there were lipomas, there were so many different surgeons there doing different things. So my job was staying in one room at, one particular part in time, and I worked with the surgeons to give them pain medication for the patients. I would prep the people for their surgeries. We would calm down the children if the children were upset because we had a lot of children that were coming in for surgeries as well. So that was a very, very interesting experience as well, and it came with a lot of responsibilities too. Just not being able to leave the room. It was very, very high stress, a lot of movement, a lot of people, moving around here and there. And then, at that time I was really able to kind of prove myself, and really I proved it to myself as well, that in these high stress situations that we can learn very, very quickly. And, we can have a new appreciation for things that we really take for granted, which is proper health care and access to supplies and things like that, because they just didn't have that in that country. And another really interesting aspect of that trip was that I got to scrub in on some of the actual surgeries itself, which was really, really interesting. The first one that I got to do, I was very, very scared. I was very, very nervous because I really wanted to do a good job. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I hadn't even taken an anatomy class at that point, so I didn't know what I was doing. But we got to do a tumor removal on an ovary, and just getting to see, as a normal human being who's never seen it before, getting to see the body and how it works internally, it was a truly just life-changing experience. And getting to see abnormalities in the body and getting to really just put your hands literally in someone's body and getting to feel that, it was, yeah, it was very, very very, very unexpected, because I was definitely thrown into a situation that I was just not prepared for. But it gave me a newfound understanding and appreciation for all the things that we really take for granted in the United States. Yeah, and the what I took from the main thing that I took from this entire experience was really just, that in life we'll get thrown into situations that that we're really not prepared for, regardless if that's traveling or a kid or just really anything that could happen in your life that's unexpected. But you know we just have to remember, along the line, that it's just going to only make us stronger as individuals if we can go through something like this. Going through something where you're not prepared for it, you're not ready for it, but just makes you appreciate life more. Thank you.